Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Asmida binti Abdullah Zawawi. My metric number is 13DEE20F1031.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Naadira binti Othman. My number metric is 30DE20F1015.
My name is Muhammad Haikal bin Azmi. The register number is 30DEE20F1083.
Hello, hi. Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurhana Farha binti Shuhaimi. My number metric is 13DEE20F1035.
I will talk about the step to make an electric fan. The substance that we use is cardboard to make a shape, and the process is to draw the circle and rectangle to the cardboard. The first step is make a circle with the diameter 20 cm, then prepare another cardboard to cut in rectangle with 25 cm. Second step is stick it and make a cylinder. Use the rectangle to merge the top and bottom rounded base with that circle using the pistol hot glue gun. After that, prepare the square of cardboard to make a cylinder as a stand of the fan and stick it with the hot glue gun. Step of number 3 is make a whole small square. Make a small hole in the another circle on cardboard with the pencil of the wire connections. Then stick it the cylinder at the side of the fan with the hot glue gun on the hole of wire. Also make another square for the switch at the side of the fan. After that, step of number 4 is put on switch and wire on that circle. Put on the wire and switch in that side of the fan. Then tidy up the wire connection using the tape with properly. The last step is soldering the motor DC 12 volt. Stick it the motor DC 12 volt at the upper of cylinder with the hot glue gun. Then connect the wire at the motor DC 12 volt with soldering iron. Lastly, stick it with fan blade at the motor DC 12 volt for the twisting of blade fan. Now, testing the electric fan for the blade twisting. Finally, it's done to use.
I would like to talk about the future of mini fans. First, future is small fan. We choose a small fan to save space and easy to carry anywhere. Next, future the shape of the stand fan is cylinder. We use cylinder because easy to put in a wire on the cylinder. Future the color that I choose for the fan is brown because I did want the fan will be dirty when I color it with watercolor. After that, future is small fan blade. We use small fan blade to save space as well as balance with the stand fan. We choose small fan blades so that they rotate faster and produce strong winds. Last but not least is small switch. We use the small switch to save space as well as can be placed on the fan base. I will pass to my friend Haikal to the next contents.
Thank you, Nur Atira, for the review. Now I want to tell about the characteristic of mini fan. So the characteristic of my project is wireless. In this modern age, there are many things that we don't have struggle to carry out daily life. So this mini fan made by us is very good. This is because this fan is wireless, which don't has require a plug to be installed. When you won't go somewhere, you just take it anywhere because it don't need high power to use it. Therefore, you just a power bank to turn on the fan. After that, the characteristic of the mini fan is easy to bring. This is because lightweight, because it's portable anywhere to carry. For just 10, you can bring minifan to party, birthday party, shopping mall, picnic, and many other places. Thus, it don't bother us, but even relieve us when are in a hot place. After work, light items are also included in the minifan characteristic list. This is because it made from the box and plastic make it lighter. You also do not feel sluggish when you holding it for too long time, and if the item fall on the glass, it does not cause the glass break. Children are also safe to use it. Later, the characteristic we can discuss is don't use too much space. Furthermore, due it small and light shape, it also does not require space to be placed. In other words, you can put minifan in the car to launch the ventilation in the car. The same way, you can put anywhere if you don't want to use it. Lastly, the characteristic of a minifan is low price. This item use recycled material, so don't need a lot of money to make it. We can also avoid wastage even if the item is damaged. We do not have to spend money to repair it. In the same way, you can also repair it yourself because you use recycled item. So that's all I can include by the characteristic of the minifan. I hope what is discussed here is very useful. I will pass to my friend Hannah to the next content. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. I'm Nurhana Farha. Today, I want to talk about lower waste management cost. Okay, waste management is disposing of a plastic and non-biodegradable waste has become a challenge for the globe. Segregation of waste into plastic waste, organic waste, inorganic waste, and liquid waste is essential. Third, recycling and reusing of material like plastic bag is one way to reduce waste produced on the earth. Alternatives to plastic such as gunny bags, jute bags, and paper bags should be widely used around the world. And last, proper awareness and educational campaigns should be conducted to make people aware of a safe waste disposal system. Okay, next I want to present about cheaper cost management. Okay, cheaper cost management can increase automation of manufacturing, convenience of travelling, unlock geographical boundaries, high return of investment, efficiency and productivity, encourage innovation and creativity, easy flow of information, improve customer and business relationship, improve of human resource management, and creates mobility, improve supply chain and logistics management. Okay, next, reduce environment pollution. Okay, first, a healthy ecosystem for the protection of all living things is utterly necessary. Second, government and public action to reduce environmental pollution should be taken promptly and on time. Nation strategies will be drawn up to mitigate the environmental consequences of industry, manufacturing, and other operations. Digital media are a reliable source of knowledge about environment risk. We should use and encourage others to use products of recyclable material. For any living being, we must consider the use of flora. The use of renewable energy sources such as solar and wind energy should be sponsored. Instead of personal vehicles, we should depend as much as possible on public transport. Organic pesticides and fertilizers other than synthetic pesticides and fertilizers are helpful to environment protection. Okay, next for the jobs creation by recycling. Solid waste management is a highly mechanized process that is achieved with a modest amount of labor. Recycling, on the other hand, can be much more labor intensive. It involves the collection, sorting, and process activities as well as other support roles such as facilities operation, sales, and logistics support. Recycling is an integrated process that begins with recyclable material collection from locations such as household drop-off points, construction and demolition centers, and business. After collection, these recyclable materials go through a thorough sorting process to separate various materials as well as different qualities goods. For example, in textile recycling, a percentage of used clothing can be utilized without further processing. The reusable collection clothing can be resold or distributed after washing. For plastic, paper, metal, and glass recycling, collected items go through a rigorous process to be usable as a raw material for the production of a new from the collection of material to selling them. Okay, next for the jobs creation by recycling. Solid waste management is a highly mechanized process that is achieved with a modest amount of labor. Recycling, on the other hand, can be much more labor intensive. It involves the collection, sorting, and process activities as well as other support roles such as facilities operation, sales, and logistics support. Recycling is an integrated process that begins with recyclable material collection from locations such as household drop-off points, construction and demolition centers, and business. After collection, these recyclable materials go through a thorough sorting process to separate various materials as well as different qualities goods. For example, in textile recycling, a percentage of used clothing can be utilized without further processing. The reusable collection clothing can be resold or distributed after washing. For plastic, paper, metal, and glass recycling, collected items go through a rigorous process to be usable as a raw material for the production of a new from the collection of material to selling them.